Thank you, Mayor, and good morning, everyone. One of the worst days in Americans' history saw some of the bravest acts in Americans. We'll always honor the heroes of 9/11, and here at this hallowed place, we pledge that we will never forget their sacrifice. Those words were said by President George W. Bush at the Pentagon in 2008, and I think they speak to what we're here about this morning. I'd like to again thank, as we do every year, the City of Fairborn, its citizens, its volunteers, the Chamber, and others who have created and erected this Fairborn 9/11 monument, and it represents a crucial piece of history. As you know, the price of freedom will always be remembered here for those that come and view this monument. You know, I hope we will never forget the tragic events that happened 14 years ago today. And I think it's our job, each and every one of us, to make sure that 9/11 is just not one day, one time, one morning a year. But I know if you're like me, often, nearly every day, we stop and we pause and remember what happened that day, the first responders who were lost that day, the men and women of our U.S. Armed Forces who have continued to fight each and every day for freedom after that day 14 years ago. All of it's important, and all of it's critical to our history and to our future, because I don't think anyone can remember in our lifetimes the synergy that has come between community and country and all of those that are fighting for freedom. It's a tough world out there. And at the National Security Conference I attended a couple weeks ago, Congressman Turner and others, Senator Portman and others, told us what a tough world it is out there right now. Many of us would like to say 14 years later, the world's a much safer place. America is back in its dominance of military independence around the world, and our first responders are the best trained in the entire world. And that's not always the case. And I hope that you will join with me and continue to pledge that we will try to make that the case each and every day, because our men and women of the military are the best in the world. It's our responsibility to make sure they're the best trained and best equipped. Our first responders, in my opinion, Chief, I believe you have the two best chief in my district, frankly, that work each and every day to make sure their men and women are equipped and trained and ready to serve their community of the city of Fairborn as we are here today. So again, thank you for being here today, and please join with me, and let's not forget each and every day, and not just on 9/11. Thank you.